The Deadly Gift. A 23-year-old beauty influencer from Mexico was known for her engaging TikTok live streams where she shared makeup tutorials and beauty tips. On May 13, 2025, while broadcasting live from her salon in Zapopan, Jalisco, a man entered under the guise of delivering a gift. After confirming her identity, he shot her in the chest and head, killing her instantly. The entire incident was captured on her live stream, shocking her followers worldwide. Authorities are investigating the motive, treating the case as a femicide. Valeria's death has sparked widespread outrage and discussions about safety and violence against women in the digital age. When love turns deadly. It was April 12, 2018. Renita Nunu Williams, a 27-year-old hairstylist and Facebook personality from Louisiana, was live streaming from her living room. Her followers were used to seeing her talk about style, family, and everyday life. But this stream would be different. In the background, her ex-boyfriend, 36-year-old Jonathan Robinson, entered her home. You could hear her say, "Stop, please. Don't do this on live." Seconds later, the sound of gunfire echoed through the feed. The screen shook and then went dark. Over 10,000 viewers saw the horrifying moment before Facebook cut the stream. Police arrived to find Robinson still armed, shouting that he had done what he came to do. He eventually surrendered after a standoff. The footage became evidence in court. Robinson was sentenced to life without parole. Renita's death became a tragic reminder of how digital spaces can capture real-world violence. Unfiltered, unstoppable, and unforgettable. The contest incident. It was August 18, 2025. Raphael Jean Pormanov-Graven, a 46-year-old French streamer, was live from a rented studio in Comtes, Alpes-Maritimes. His fans were used to his daring stunts and high-energy personality. But this stream would be different. From the very beginning, the chat was relentless. Dozens of viewers mocked him, dared him to take risks, and laughed at every mistake. "Come on, JP, show us what you're really made of," one viewer typed. Another added, "Stop whining, just do it." Raphael tried to keep his usual charm, smiling nervously and responding to comments. But it was clear he was exhausted and stressed. I don't know if I should," he muttered, his hands shaking as he adjusted the camera. The viewers didn't let up, their insults and dares growing more aggressive by the minute. Minutes passed, and the pressure mounted. He fumbled with equipment, dropped props, and stammered in confusion. The chat continued to egg him on. Do it now! Don't be a coward!" The laughter and taunting echoed through the live feed, pushing him further than he should have gone. Then, without warning, Raphael collapsed. The camera tipped, showing him struggling on the floor as viewers screamed in panic. His voice was barely audible. "Guys, I feel wrong." The live feed shook, then froze and went dark. Emergency responders arrived shortly after and found him unresponsive. Despite immediate attempts to revive him, he was pronounced dead on sight. Autopsy results later confirmed that no physical trauma had occurred. Underlying medical conditions contributed to his collapse. The Balcony of Doom. December 2, 2020. A freezing night near Moscow. Inside a small apartment, 26-year-old Valentina Grigorieva sits quietly on a couch beside her boyfriend, Stas Reflay, a Russian streamer known for extreme challenge live streams. His audience numbers in the thousands. On this night, viewers start sending him money, daring him to humiliate Valentina on camera. Laughing nervously, she pleads with him to stop, but the donations keep coming. Under pressure from his chat, Stas drags Valentina to the balcony. Outside, the temperature is below freezing, minus 10 degrees Celsius. He locks the door, leaving her there in only her underwear, while the live stream continues. Minutes pass. The chat starts to turn uneasy. Some viewers beg him to let her in. Others keep paying. After nearly an hour, Stas finally opens the balcony door. Valentina lies motionless on the cold floor. Her skin is pale, her lips blue. Still broadcasting, Stas carries her body back to the couch, shaking her, confused, repeating that she's just sleeping. He doesn't end the stream. When paramedics arrive, they confirm on camera that Valentina is dead, her body frozen from hypothermia. The chat goes silent. In the days that followed, the recording spread online, shocking Russia and the world. Stas Rifle was arrested and sentenced to 6 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter. The live execution, July 8, 2021. It was mid-afternoon in Hawthorne, California. 21-year-old Zarael Dejan Rivera, known to his followers as Indian Red Boy, sat behind the wheel of his car streaming on Instagram Live. He and a friend inside the vehicle laughed and chatted casually, unaware of the danger creeping closer. The camera was rolling live. Suddenly, an unknown assailant approached the driver's side window and opened fire. More than a dozen shots rang out. Viewers heard the crack of gunfire, then the rapper gasping, asking for help as the live feed captured it all. The phone tumbled, the image blurred. Within minutes, the stream went dark. Police arrived at the scene and declared Zarael dead. He had been targeted a walk-up shooting, officers said. To this day, no suspect has ever been identified or arrested for the murder of Indian Red Boy. The last bite. It was a calm afternoon in China. 25-year-old Pan Xiaoting sat in front of her camera, smiling, confident, ready. She was live on a popular streaming platform, taking on an extreme food challenge, a mukbang, the kind that draws millions of views. On the table before her, mountains of food. Bowls stacked with noodles, plates of spicy fried meat, sauces, sides, more dishes than anyone could finish. The chat exploded with excitement. Viewers sent gifts, comments, encouragement. Pan smiled and began to eat. At first, everything seemed fine. She laughed, she joked, she kept going, bite after bite. But minutes passed, and something changed. Her laughter softened. Her breathing grew heavy. She looked tired, but forced another smile for the camera. Then came the moment no one expected. Pan suddenly stopped moving. Her eyes lost focus. Her hand trembled, chopsticks falling from her fingers. She gasped for air once, twice, and then she collapsed. The camera kept rolling. The live feed didn't stop. Viewers watched in silence, frozen, not understanding what they were seeing. Moderators cut the stream seconds later, but by then, it was too late. Authorities confirmed it soon after. Pan Xiaoting had died during the live broadcast. Cause of death? Acute respiratory failure. The result of extreme overeating. The final flight. The sky was clear, soft golden light breaking through the mist. Tang Feiji, a 30-year-old aviation enthusiast, prepared for another live stream. That day, he promised something special. A live demonstration of his newly built ultralight aircraft. Hundreds tuned in as he adjusted his camera, smiled, and waved. "Let's fly," he said. Engines whirred. Propellers spun. The small twin-rotor aircraft lifted gently from the grass runway. For the first minute, everything looked perfect. The horizon widened behind him. Tang spoke calmly, explaining the flight controls, the feeling of lift, the joy of the open air. Then, something changed. The camera shook, a sudden drop in altitude. The hum of the engine turned uneven. Tang's voice wavered. "Something's wrong," he said quietly. The ultralight pitched sideways, spinning once, twice, before plummeting. The ground rushed closer. Viewers screamed in the chat. And then, a deafening crash. The live stream caught it all. For a few seconds, the feed continued, showing only flames and sky. Then the screen went black. Tang Feiji was pronounced dead at the scene. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.